Hello preservationists and welcome to Forest of Illusion. Today we've preserved a total of 3 Game Boy Advance test cartridges. Let's take a dive into what we have in store for you today. The first cartridge on the roster is titled BackupLibSample V1.04. Its purpose is to test the saving abilities of development cartridges and allow the user to write saves with any of the following: 256 kilobit SRAM, 512 kilobit flash ROM, 4 kilobit EEPROM, and 1 megabit DACS. Interestingly, support for 1 megabit DACS chips was originally planned but was dropped before it went into production. When writing the save data, the user is able to cycle through various hexadecimal patterns such as FFFF, FF00, and so on and so forth. It also contains a memory dump feature which can be used to view the newly written save data. Next, we have a cartridge called Game Boy Advance BackupMem Quick Copy. The function is very similar to the previous one, however, instead of having the ability to write various patterns, it is only able to load, save, and erase the data contained on the save subboard. Lastly, we have the most interesting version 9.0 of the AGS aging cartridge. I can hear you all asking, what the heck is an aging cartridge? Let us explain. These types of cartridges were used within the factory checking process as well as within Nintendo authorized repair centers and were designed to ensure correct operation of all units coming in for repair. Every system Nintendo has ever put out has its own version of aging, from the Nintendo Entertainment System all the way up to the Nintendo Switch. AGS aging tests multiple things on a device. This includes tests to see how well it performs under stress, making sure the LCD is working correctly, and testing the timer. It then flashes through various test images and visual effects. Previously, the only other versions of this to have been found are 7.0 and 7.1. What makes this specific cartridge quite an interesting find is that it seems to have possibly been intended for slot 2 on a Nintendo DS. Instead of the well-known yellow and gray cartridge used on the previously mentioned versions, this one was encased in a Pokemon Fire Red shell with a small yellow sticker on top containing Cart Operation Test NTR, NTR being short for Nitro, the codename for the Nintendo DS. Some differences that were able to be noted were that version 9 ran for a total of 1 hour before completion, whilst previous versions would run for a total of 2 hours. In addition to this, the hidden menu usually accessed by pressing both the L and R buttons appears to have been disabled. Thank you all for tuning into this Forest of Illusion video, and of course a massive thank you to both Acey and Suicune41 for sending these in to be preserved. If you have anything you'd like preserved, you're free to contact us over on Twitter or via email. Make sure to subscribe so you can keep up to date on all of our latest releases. Goodbye!